recording? Okay. It's weird that the 0 points there. Okay. Okay. Numbani time.
Can you move down slightly so that thing doesn't keep moving in your left corner?
How have we not started? Oh, this is where I'm like, we're waiting for them. Okay. Did I listen to X? I do. Our game plan this whole map was like just based on the vendetta, and it actually worked out really well. As we'll find out. We get the vendetta first, and we just got the point. This attack is gonna go by really, really quick. We do a good job getting mech out here. And then Zinnia goes a little bit too far here, which is like the only mistake I think. He's Fist is their whole team. We come to back here, which I explained earlier, but we come to back here. We didn't need to back because our deal was out of mech. But we ended up realizing that she was out of mech still and going and killing her anyway. So it worked out better, but in general it's just a 4v4 fight, and we're technically in favor because we have a tank and they don't. So we don't need to give them that space there. Then we just cap. With a 6-minute time bank, basically. Which is kind of crazy. And then we're just cleaning up kills here. I don't know why they're still walking out. Overall, we just did a good job of getting opening picks here. The orbital here is also really good to keep us up, to try to win the fight. I'm fine with this because we have a 5-minute time bank. It's fine to like use a lot of ults to try to just cap the map really quickly. Good lane to be aggro, and then overall good target focus and cleanup here. We don't even need blade. So again, we cap with 434. Like, there's really nothing more to it than they staggered. We killed them for stagger, or punished them for staggering, and we didn't make like any mistakes ourselves. Their defense is also good. I think they add more time. No, they don't. Yeah, they do. Just don't think I need to sit anywhere else besides here again. Okay. I'm gonna also put this in 2x. Our game plan here, which everyone is aware of, is where our Zinio and our Jarlator are sitting left outside high ground. Our quote-unquote dive characters, DBA, Diva, and Genji, are over on the right side, and if the Vendetta dives to the left, it's kind of like a bait. If the Vendetta dives to the left, we're just going to collapse and then kill the Vendetta and then turn back and play a 4v5. And we'll see that happen, I think, literally 6 times in a row. Their Vendetta does nothing. We just demech the Diva instantly while the rest of the team's setting up, which is good. They have to do a full reset. That takes, what, 40 seconds? The Vendetta dies, we kill. We collapse. Simple. Reset up. Also, like, for this map, how no one got, like, too aggressive and, like, too ego. Like, they didn't go off on off angles they weren't supposed to. We just set up in the same spot every single time. And we didn't push too far ever. Either Vendetta again. Good kills. Kill the diva. Again, we're just killing the dive characters. They don't have a better dive comp than we do for this map, and you kind of need a dive comp for this first point here. Unless you're just going to 5-man rush top, which they try to do, and then it doesn't go too well because they split up. Draw leader, I like how draw leader rotate over there to help, because he could easily double jump back. We use bomb, we get a kill, and we just clean up. Opening picks, and then collapse on people. Very good job. Set up, same spots. For some reason, their Lucio ints. Zeno gets a kill. They have a minute. Their Vendetta's 47 to ult. And we have 4 here. They go under. They lane from the top. We counter lane, which is good. Okay. I do want to highlight that. This was a good. I don't know who called it. I think it was Neo who called it at the time. But we said before this we were gonna lane from the top down. Which, if DBA ends up watching this, if you're on high ground, you always want to lane top down. Or if anyone's playing Kiriko, I guess. Because the path will go from high ground to low ground, and it's really helpful. It doesn't go low ground to high ground. And so we're like, okay, we'll lane high ground when they walk. They end up laning first, and again, up to this point, our whole game plan has been protect our Juno and Cass. I don't know. Again, I don't know who calms it or if we did it on purpose, but they lane. We say lane back. I think we wanted to lane. I think what we wanted to lane was.
I asked for a lane, but I didn't say where.
Yeah, no.
And I knew DBA was next to me, so I don't know. I just kind of thought you. And he did. He did a good job.
I thought and kind of hoped we were gonna lane from top down to here, like kind of how like they did, and instead we laned just straight across high ground. Which yeah, which I don't know if it would work against other teams, but at this point you're basically giving up your Juno and Cass. You're saying, okay, we'll let them die and we'll kill whoever. So we dive their Cass and Kiri. I think we end up killing them. I don't think their Kiriko TPs. Yeah. Oh no, she does TP.
She does.
Okay.
But I think she still ends up dying.
But I think Zeno hits a nice headshot on their Vendetta, so she can't dive. We basically get rid of their lane, but we also don't get really any value from our lane. I think there we should have just laned from top down onto point and then just fought in lane.
Well, wait, don't we also get their Lucio here with our lane?
Yes, but that's not. That's their fault. That's not because of our lane. For some reason, they go back there. If it was a better team, they would have just lane and then gone to the point, and then our lane would have got no value because we chased the Cass, and then they would have been able to kill this team if they like regroup back to point. Instead, that Lucio tries to go in and fight a 1v3, and then he does go back with his team to dive. He does beat. We kill the Kiriko before the beat goes off, and then we just clean up here. But yeah, I mean, it ended up working out, but I don't think it was really by design. Because in that situation, we know they have beat, we know they have lane. We should lane from high ground, and then we can also orbital over our Cass if we need to if they beat. We probably should have orbitaled there earlier, but in an ideal situation, we're both fighting using our Kitsunes from high ground to low ground, whatever. It's just mirrored. And then we orbital their beat. And then we also could high noon orbital as well if we needed to. So we should probably orbital a bit sooner, but whatever. But yeah, at least we were able to punish the Cass / Kiriko that were still up there. But in general, that lane probably won't get too much value. And then we just clean up, I think, other kills here. It's just target prio. Yeah. So it went smoothly. Could have gone. Did she touch now? Could have gone a little bit smoother, but overall that map was really, really, really good. That'd be the only thing I would change differently what we did on the map. TBH, small minor thing.